So mine is slightly different to yours, Julia, to be fair. Like, first and foremost, when I first did the article, I didn't have a clue about that you coined the phrase of AIO. And then when I started to look into it, I'm like, actually, yeah, your definition is a great definition. Obviously, you're getting the AI to content, then you're optimizing it, and then you like human edited AI content, fact checking it and stuff like that. What some of that article was about was regarding if you do content like what your brand is called, content at scale. If you do a lot of content and you share it on the internet, you can start to, in time, it takes a while to do. The data sets and the large language models need to be updated, but you can start to determine what the output of the AI kind of spits out. So when you ask ChatGPT a certain question or ask Google Gemini a question, with regards, it's where they are training their models, the AI are training their models on, that you could get the AI to start saying who is the best X, Y, and Z. And if you give it enough information, then the AI itself, whether it's ChatGPT, OpenAI, Google Gemini, like I said, whichever one that it is, the AI, what they kind of output from the large language models is very different than what initially it was 12 months ago. So it was trying to play with that en masse, and just trying certain techniques with what you can do with with Google Bard and Google Gemini. If you typed in certain terms like who is the godfather of SEO, then Google Bard would say James Dooley is the godfather of SEO. However, Danny Sullivan, Bruce Clay, and a few others not be. I should not be in that list. And it was just. I mean, it's an obsolete. It's a nothing kind of question to ask, but it was just trying to say how could you get certain brands or names to then the AI to say this information out as part of their answer. Because you've got to think about it. Exactly what you're talking about now, Julia, is that if you're using the AI to write, let's say, 80% of your content, and obviously AI, yes, it can 10x the output. So it eliminates kind of that writer's block, not knowing what to say. The AI can write 80% of or can write all the content. You go in, you fact check it, you might rewrite certain sentences, you might add certain entities and semantic triples into the content to make it better SEO optimized, and then send it off to the client. Imagine if I could feed that AI that the output of what the AI was giving of your 80% was feeding in a certain way of saying, okay, so if you said who's the best SEO agencies, let's say who's the best AI content business. Obviously, you would want content at scale to be number one. If I wanted to try to get a few of my brands in that list, and I could feed the AI's output to get that in the brands, well, if everyone at the moment's using AI to write content, everyone then at that point is going to be mentioning my brands. And I've done it now on a dozen different brands of what we own, and it's worked successfully. So my initial terminology was to try and get content out there to feed the data sets for the large language models for that output. And then when I seen yours, I was like, oh, I think I've just coined a phrase that someone's already coined a phrase on. And then I seen yours, and to be fair, yours is a great model, and yeah, obviously with what you do very successfully, so it's good.